Is it bad, Doc?
Well, it's certainly not good. Sir, I'm afraid that your exposure to the recent toxin spill has resulted in serious damage to your autoimmune system. As a consequence, your body's gates have opened to a number of infections, which now are on a rampage.
Oh my God. Well, what can we do? Surely you can do something.
Fear not, good sir, for you are in the hands of professionals. Already we have deployed a cutting-edge nanomachine into your body, which is capable of eradicating the various maladies burgeoning within. My associate, Dr. Duran here,
Hi, how's it going?
is operating the device while I shall act as navigator and co-pilot.
Ooh, this is fun. Look how it jiggles around.
Dr. Duran, please. The Levine probe is not a toy.
Has this Levine probe been tested?
On humans? God, no. We've had some good luck working on pigeons, though. Remember that last one, Dr. Levine? The one with the leaky eye and the one wing?
As I recall, the bird didn't start out that way.
Oh dear God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Sir, you are already quite sick, the present participle notwithstanding.
Yes, and if you could, please try to hold it until the probes pass the mouth area.
So are you guys in there now? What exactly are you guys doing?
Your chart shows that your kidneys are practically encrusted with calcium. I am sending the probe there immediately by way of your abdominal aorta.
And I'm using the probe's ultrasonic ray to blast some blockages in your blood vessels, just as a little bonus.
Do take care, Dr. Duran, to aim carefully. The probe has a limited amount of power, and each missed shot chips at our opportunity.
Are you talking about kidney stones? Don't those wash out in the urine?
Oh, wow. Trust me, good sir, you wouldn't want these babies washing out that way. Imagine shoving a golf ball through a drinking straw.
Okay, get rid of them. Just get rid of them.
Doctor, phagocytes and viruses incoming.
Wait, what?
Yikes, I think it got me.
Doctor, what are you thinking, man?
I'm sorry, but sometimes the buttons that switch the treatments don't always respond the first time.
A bad surgeon always blames his probe, Doctor.
Guys, please, could you just focus a little? My back is killing me.
You're absolutely right, sir. Let's get you peeing straight once and for all here.
What is a phagocyte anyway?
It's what you laymen typically describe as a white blood cell. Your body's immune system may be weakened, but it will still send its defenders against our probe if someone is careless enough to let it drop out of your circulatory system.
Yeah, right. Good news, though. The kidneys look right as rain.
Excellent. I knew the Levine probe would pull us through. Quickly, Doctor, head for the lungs via the splenic artery.
The lungs, what's happening there?
Are you a smoker, sir?
No.
Like fun you aren't. And just look at these capillaries. You really should lay off the monster thick burgers, mister.
Oh, give me a break, will you? I'm already at death's door here.
Good God, sir. You don't realize how correct you are.
Holy mackerel, there's more spots than a cheetah's coat.
Doctor, you've got to get in there immediately.
Are you kidding? I'd need a machete to cut through this plaque any faster.
Then engage the boosters, for heaven's sake.
Hey, you're the one concerned about power. You know as well as I do that activating the boosters drains the probe at 3 times the regular rate. Besides, boosting also make the probe tougher for me to maneuver. Do you really want me bashing through every arterial wall?
You mean like what you're doing right now?
Lungs, guys. Lungs, I'm dying over here.
Think you're so smart. Don't you tell me how to pilot my probe?
Your probe? Have you forgotten whose name it carries, Doctor?
It was a coin toss. And who's the one driving the thing anyway?
That's only because you spent more hours in the Lloyd House arcade than anyone else on campus. Meanwhile, I was doing all the design work.
All the design work? Why, if I wasn't saving this man's life right now, I'd be ending yours.
You want a piece of me? Well, step on up, Shorty.
Guys, stop already. You're being ridiculous. I can't believe this. You know, I have seen a lot of doctors in my lifetime, but I've never seen one behave like this. Now act like professionals. Come on, a man's life is at stake here.
Sir, I apologize if our heated bickering rattled you, but you should know that this is far from its first instance.
Oh yes, we do this all the time. It doesn't distract me a bit.
Seriously? Well, I can't listen to it. You guys go do your bickering. I'm gonna look at my phone.
Suit yourself, sir. Perhaps it's best that you keep your mind off the procedure.
Quick update, though. Your left lung is now nice and clean. Pink as a salmon's egg.
I wonder what's going on in the news. I hope that tanker spill didn't get any worse. Okay, here's a video with an update.
The overturned tanker on Interstate 99 continues to spew toxins into the surrounding atmosphere. Emergency rooms are at their breaking point as patients suffering from immunodeficiency pour in by the droves. All manners of treatment are being considered as patient conditions vary from bacterial infection to brain tumors.
Brain tumors?
Yes, brain tumors. So far, there have been no fatalities, but doctors' hopes are fading.
Guys, I don't have any brain tumors, do I?
Dr. Levine, did you hear something?
Sounded to me like someone who doesn't want us to bicker. I'd say the wisest course of action would be to keep our noise holes closed.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
There it is again.
Authorities are warning that patients should be careful to only see doctors they are familiar with. Reports have come in of opportunists taking advantage of the chaos to peddle dangerous and ineffective treatments.
You know, sir, maybe you really shouldn't be looking at your phone right now.
Yes, that's right. I think it's interfering with the radio waves we're using to operate the probe.
All right, that's fine. I can do that. Hey, I have a silly question. What, med school did you guys go to?
Med school?
Yeah, med school.
Is that, well, relevant?
Well, I would hope so. I mean, you are doctors, right?
Well, that really depends on what kind of doctor you mean.
Oh, God, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out. Let me out.
Gus, for the love of Heidegger, get control of your patient.
Ouch! Ouch! Jesus! Howard! Ouch! I can barely keep control of this probe.
Dear God, I guess I have to do everything, sir, please. Gus and I may not be practitioners of medicine, but we do both have our masters in engineering.
That's right. And while the FDA may have turned down the Levine probe this year, that doesn't mean they won't approve it next year.
And then we'll be rich. Rich, I tell you.
But of course, that all hinges on you surviving, so if you hear Great-Grandma calling, it'd be great if you'd just ignore it.
Man, you guys are lucky I'm too weak to scream. Were you guys expecting anyone?
Dr. Howard Levine! Dr. Gus Duran, open up! This is the police!
Oh, I think that's just my good friend, the sheriff. He's always had a bad habit of popping over at the worst times.
Then it's probably best if you send him away, Howard.
Guys, it's over. Just give it up.
Oh my, is that a brain tumor I see? Are you sure you want to give us up before I can take care of it?
A brain tumor? What, seriously?
Good thinking, Gus. In the meantime, I'll just, do some redecorating. Gosh, this cabinet would sure look better in front of the door.
Dr. Howard Levine! Dr. Gus Duran, you have 10 seconds to open this door before we break it down!
Howard, you've got to stall him somehow. I'm so close to saving this guy.
Sorry, Sheriff. I'm a touch busy at the moment. I'm baking profiteroles.
You know, I do suddenly feel like I have a headache.
Dr. Levine, this is your final warning. Open up now!
All right, fine. Looks like there's only one way out of this.
Gus, you're mad.
Engaging boosters.
Actually, I feel great. My headache is gone, and I don't think I've ever breathed so clearly in my life.
Sir, don't you feel any frustration that you were manipulated by two infamous grifters?
Well, not anymore. Sure, they tricked me and maybe a lot of other people, but they also helped me. They may have saved my life.
To make money.
Well, yeah. But aren't we all in it for the money, really? Who cares if we have to pay $5 million for the privilege to survive? I mean, truly. Can you put a price on life?
Maybe not, but you can certainly put a price on freedom. For God's sake, Gus, when is that bail going to come through?
I told you, my mother's getting the money order together this afternoon. Now, would you tell the guard to turn the channel? I want to watch 1,000-pound sisters.
I'll give you 1,000 pounds right in your ugly face.
With your knowledge of anatomy, you'd never even find my face.
That's because it too closely resembles your ass.
My ass practically belongs in pictures compared to that saggy thing you sit on.
Oh, yeah? Well, sit on this.
Oh, real mature, doctor. I bet you got that one out